Hello, my name is Jacob Quillen Stewart, and today I will be doing a code presentation on Project 1. I understand that the instructions specifically said Project 3, but seeing as I got really stressed out with finals week, I don't feel comfortable sharing that code because it doesn't feel finished and as clean as my Project 1. So I'd rather give a good presentation on a less difficult code than a bad presentation on more difficult code. So for Project 1, our instructions were to make an account class and an account driver that would answer several questions from the class. Many of the starter code was provided by the professor, including our privates and a couple of the setters and getters. So in our class account, our account class, we have a private string called name, and this is the account holder's name. A private boolean for it if they're married or not. A private boolean for if they're a homeowner or not. A private boolean for if they have farm animals. A private integer for if how many children they have. A private double for how much money they've donated. A private double for how much money they have to pay in student loans. A private double for their medical expenses. A private double for capital gains, so how much did they earn or lose. A private double for pay rate, for how much a person makes an hour. A private integer for hours worked per week. Final integer, called normal week, which is set to 40, for how many hours in a normal work week. And a final integer called weeks per year, which is set at 52 for how many weeks the account owner works a year. So in our public account, we've got all our values. So our set name is automatically set to unknown person. The set is married is set to false. The homeowner is set to false, and the farm animals is set to false. Children is automatically set to 0. Donations to 0. Student loan payments to 0. Medical expenses to 0. Capital gains to 0. Pay rate to 0. And hours worked per week is set at the default of 0. After that, we've got our public account where we store each of these values: name, married, homeowner, etc. And we basically copied the values set in our other public account, but these don't have a set value. These are open to get new values. Now we've got our getter for gross income. Our deductible income is automatically set to 0. If the hours worked per week is greater or equal to a normal week, then the income plus equals the pay rate the income equals the pay rate times the hours worked per week. Unless the income equals the pay rate times normal work week, the income will equal the pay rate times 1.5 times hours worked per week minus normal work week. And it'll return income. Our getter for deductions is automatically set to 0, and if the person is a homeowner, their deductions is at plus equals 1,200. If the donations are greater than the gross income divided by 2, then deductions are plus equal to get gross income divided by 2. And our deductions are set at plus equals donations. If the student loan payments are less than $2,500, the deductions plus equals student loan payments, unless the deductions plus equal $2,500. If medical expenses are greater than the get gross income times 0.075 or 75%, deductions plus equal medical expenses divided by 2. And if the capital gains are less than 0, and if the capital gains are greater than negative 3,000, the deductions plus equal 3,000. Unless the deductions plus equal capital gains times negative 1. And that'll return deductions. Let's see, this getter determines our capital tax. So the tax is equal to 0 as a default. And if the capital gains are greater than $450,000, tax plus equals capital gains times 0.2. unless if they're married and the capital gains are greater than 80,000, tax plus equals capital gains times 0.15 or 15%. If they're not married and the capital gains are greater than 40,000, the tax plus equals capital gains times 15%, and this getter returns tax. The public double get taxable income, there's a double of income, and income equals gross income minus get deductions. If the income is less than 0, the income equals 0, and this returns income. This getter will determine credits. There's a double credits that's set to 0. Credits plus equal get child credits, and if they have a farm animal and the children is greater than 0, and they are a homeowner, credits plus equal 100, and this one returns credits. There's a private double called get child credits. The double credits is set to 0. There's a switch statement for children. There's a case 1 where the credits equal 1350, and then there's a break after that. Case 2 credits equal 3000. Case 3 credits equal 5500, and the default credits equal children times 2000. So for every child they get 2000, or it's multiplied by 2000, so they get 2000, and that returns credits. This public string will evaluate the tax bracket. We set it to these 2 quotation marks just as a placeholder. The double income equals the taxable income. If they're married, income is less than or equal to 19,750 for bracket 1, unless it's less than 80,250 for bracket 2. Income is less than or equal to 171,50 for bracket 3. Income is less than or equal to 326,600 for bracket 4. Income is less than or greater than 414,700 for bracket 5. Income is less than or equal to 622,050 for bracket 6. And then there's bracket 7. Now in this else statement, if the income is less than or equal to 9,875, the bracket is at 1. If the income is less than or equal to 40,125, it's in bracket 2. Income is less than or equal to 85,525, it's in bracket 3. Income is less than or equal to 163,300, it's in bracket 4. Income is less than or equal to 207,350, it's in bracket 5. And the income is less than or equal to 518,400, it's in bracket 6. And this returns the bracket. Our next getter evaluates taxes. So the double taxes and double incomes are set to 0 automatically, and the income equals the taxable income. If they're married, for case 1, the taxes will be plus equal to income times 0.10. In case 2, the taxes will be set to plus equals 1975, income minus subtracts equals 19,750, and taxes plus equals income times 0.12. For case 3, taxes plus equal 9,235, income subtract equals 80,250, taxes plus equals income plus 0.22. For case 4, taxes plus equal to 29,211, income minus equals 171.50, taxes plus equal income times 0.24. For case 5, taxes plus equals 66,543, income minus equals 326,600, taxes plus equal income times 30.32. For case 6, taxes plus equal 94,735, income minus equals 414,700, taxes plus equal income times 0.35. And for case 7, taxes plus equal 167,307, income minus equals 622.50, and taxes plus equal incomes times 0.37. Unless we get another tax bracket with a switch statement. For this one, case 1, taxes plus equal income times 0.10. For case 2, taxes plus equal 987.50. And income subtract equals 9,875. Taxes plus equal income times 0.12. Case 3, taxes plus equals 4,617.50. Income minus equals 401.25. Taxes plus equal income times 0.22. For case 4, taxes plus equals 14605.50. Income minus equals 85525, and taxes plus equal income times 0.24. For case 5, taxes plus equal 33,271.5, income minus equals 163,300, and taxes plus equal income times 0.32. For case 6, taxes plus equal 47,365.5, income minus equals 207,350, and taxes plus equal income times 0.35. For case 7, taxes plus equal 156,235, income minus equals 518,400, taxes plus equal income times 0.37. Then taxes plus equal the get capital gains, taxes minus equals get credits. If the taxes are less than 0, then the taxes equal 0, and this getter returns taxes. This getter for the effective tax rate returns the tax, or evaluates the tax rate. So we've got it returns get taxes divided by get gross income. A public string here gets the tax info. And here is all our outputs for what will be printed on the line. Count info, name is married. Homeowner has farm animals. Child count, tax info, hours worked, percentage. Pay rate, yearly gross income, yearly medical expenses, student loans, net capital gains, tax deductions, tax credits, taxable incomes, tax brackets, capital gains tax, total tax owed, effective tax rate. And each of these is gotten by these getters. And this returns the output. Then we've got some booleans and voids for the getters and setters for married, getters and setters for homeowner, getters and setters for farm animals, and getters and setters for children. So they will return true if married, false if not, true if homeowner, false if not, true if has farm animals, false if not, and true if has children. And you can set the number of children using this if statement. So if children is less than 0, children equals 0. And this double will get donations and return donations. And it cannot be set less than 0. So if donations is less than 0, donations equals 0. This public double will get the pay rate and return pay rate. It is set to, if it's less than 0, it will equal 0. This one will set hours per week. If it's less than 0, it equals 0. This public string for get name will return name. This public void for set name will set this dot name. Public double will get student loan payments by returning it. This public void will return student loan payments. If it's less than 0, it equals 0. This public double will get the medical expenses and return medical expenses. And the medical expenses cannot be less than 0, so less than 0 equals 0. And this final double will get capital gains, return capital gains, and is set as this capital gains. So for the second part of this project, we have a driver, and the driver will print out the info. So we've got a public static void and a scanner that will allow you to input different responses. We've got the enter account info, your name, are you married, are you a homeowner, any farm animals, children, how much in charitable donations, student loan payments, how much in medical expenses, how much money did you make on the stock market, how much did you make an hour, how much did you work on an average week. And this new account down here houses names, married, homeowners, animals, children, donations, student loans, medical expenses, capital gains, pay rate, and hours. And this will all print out when the code is compiled. Thank you.